Welcome everybody to another Big Brain Puzzles. I am MBW, the Megabit Warrior, and we are playing the Drunken Fish by the Russian singer. And I wanted to choose this this puzzle today because I was looking through the puzzles, and you know my favorite is Fog of War, Sudoku. But the amount of rules that I saw in this, I was just like, yes, I feel like I'm going to be a drunken fish today, and I'm going to do this one. So let's go ahead and read the rules together. And again, if you want to play this puzzle, the link is going to be below in the description, and you can watch me play, fail, whatever. You could pause the video and do it yourself, or you could play alongside me, or whatever. The world is your oyster. It's your oyster. All right. So I'm going to go through the rules. There's quite a few of them. So normal Sudoku rules applies. So in normal Sudoku, the row, a column, and any of these grids that are with the bolded lines have the digits 1 through 9 cannot repeat in a row, column, or grid. So say, for example, this 9 can't be anywhere here else, or anywhere here else, or in here else, except that place that it shows right there. And that's normal Sudoku. Place the digits 1 through 9 in each row, column, and box. I think that's the same thing with that I just explained. All right, well, that's Sudoku. All right, next rule, digits in a cage sum to the total in the top left. So this one you can kind of see right here. So you have a 36 right here. So what that means is wherever this cage is, the sum of this is going to be on the upper left-hand side of that particular cage. So 36 is the most upper left one. So say, for example, the cage did this. Let's just pretend that it did this, right? Well, this number is not going to be that because it has to be on the upper left, but it can be this because then it could be, this is the top most left portion. So that actually does work. So something to keep in mind because of the fog of war rules. All right, digits cannot repeat within a cage. Okay, that's a good one. So say, for example, if this kind of goes out like that, this 9 cannot be in these grids. Even though it goes through Sudoku rules, it does not go through the caged rules. All right, cells that are a chess king's move apart must not contain the same number. All right, so what that means is, like chess, the king can move in any of these areas. So if the 9 was a king, it can move anywhere like that, right? In a king's move. So that means any of these digits right here cannot be a 9. Of course, this grid is right there, so obviously that can't be true. But these ones are outside of the Sudoku rules, but that cannot be a 9 either. So chess king move is going to be one of them. Oh man, there's still so many rules. Adjacent digits along a green line is a German whisper line that must differ by at least 5. So what that means is this green, the lime green right here. Let's just say the line is like this, right? Along the line, every single adjacent digit needs to be at least 5 away. So let me see, if this was like a 4, for example, the only way that you can make this another number, because it's 5 away and it has to be 1 through 9, right? The only possible digit is a 9. But 9 from this, it could be a 4, it could be a 3, it could be 2, it could be 1. So that's kind of how the German whisper works on here. All right. Digits along the thermometer. So we don't see any thermometers just yet, but they're going to be revealed at some point. But along the thermometer, it increases from the bulb. So just like a thermometer that you see in a normal day life, if the bulb is right here and then it increases, or the line goes right here from the bulb, that's the lowest point of the thermometer. As it goes up, it must increase. So if this was a 2, this could be a 3, it could be 4, 5, 6, it could be like a 5, but this goes like that, blah blah blah. But obviously if the line's like this long, obviously that's not possible because 9 is the highest number, so 9 would have to go here, right? Or it doesn't have to, as long as if the thermometer was 9 boxes long, it could be. But anyways, that's how you get it. From the bulb end, needs to increase. All right. Cells that are marked with a gray square must contain an even digit. So we don't see it just yet, but if there is a square, that means it's an even digit. And same thing along with that. Cells with a circle is an odd digit. Also, digits that are separated by a black dot are in a 1-to-2 ratio, so you can kind of see it here. So say for example, if this was a 1-to-2 ratio means that this would be a 2. But if this is a 2 right here, and we're trying to come up with this could be a 1 or a 4, because the digit 1-to-2 ratio works with this these ones right here. So again, black dot, know that it's a 1-to-2 ratio in any order. Not all dots are necessarily given, so that means these could also be in the 1-to-2 ratio, but it's not really showing. So that means it doesn't have to, but it'll give us clues if we need it. The grid is partially covered with fog, as you can see right here. Placing correct digits will remove the surrounding fog. No guessing is required. So we're not going to guess with this. I don't like guessing regardless. But this is kind of like a journey puzzle, so we don't want to reveal anything like that. But what this means is if I put a digit here, let's just say this is 1, and if it's correct, that means the surrounding fog around it will be revealed, and that's how this puzzle kind of organically will go journey through until we get to the finish. All right. Red markings can be ignored. What the hell does that mean? Hold on. It has an asterisk, so the only asterisk I see right here is cells within a circle contain an odd digit. Red markings can be ignored. What does that mean? I don't think I've ever heard of that one right there. Red mark. So maybe within this puzzle, there's going to be a red marking, and it can be ignored. Like maybe when it shows something like let's just say there's an odd digit, like a circle, but it's red. That means we can ignore that. Like we can ignore the clue. Like it doesn't have to be odd. Oh man, I really hope that this doesn't mess up the puzzle if I don't understand that quite yet. Let's see. As we go, we will try and figure out if that's going to screw us up. I really hope that we don't. But anyways, hopefully you guys understand the rules. Again, I'm going to go ahead and play, but you can play as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, let's get the timer on the clock. All right. So since we know that these are a 1-to-2 ratio, I'm just going to fill this in. We know that the digits can be these digits, and these digits only. It cannot be a 5, 7, or a 9. Because there's no way to do a 1-to-2 ratio within the 1 through 9. So these are our possible solutions for this. we're not going to really get any further than that. Because say, for example, if this is a 3 and this is a 6, this can also be a 3 because it's not in the same grid or the row column. So what we do know here is I'm going to make this killer cage blue while I'm going to make this one red. I don't know yet if this connects. It is actually possible that it connects, right? Because say, for example, this can go here and then this can go here, right? So like, it doesn't need to necessarily be connected. Actually, yeah, it doesn't necessarily need to. Okay, reason why. Let's just say like this is. Let's just say this is the connection, right? This has to. This number has to be on the upper left-hand side. So yes, it is possible for this to be connected. But because this doesn't have a number, we know that there is going to be a higher one in this grid. But it can go here. Like it could do this, it can do that, and the number could be here. So we don't know if this connects. It's likely, but like we don't know yet that it does connect. So I'm going to keep it with different colors just for that reason. And then since this is a German whisper, I'm going to put this as green just so that we know that the German whisper is going along. From there, that's really all I can see. So I actually do think that the puzzle might be here. And I'm thinking this is going to have to do with the king's, the chess move, the king. Because I did say that if this is a 3 and 6, this can also be a 3. But if it's a king's chess move, that actually can't happen because this would be seeing anything that it's adjacent to with the king's move. So this right here means that this can't be the same number. Like none of these can be the same number within this, which means that, let me move the keyboard so I can do this, which means this can never be a 3 and it can never be a 6. What this also means is this run of numbers right here is going to contain a 2 and a 4 always. We don't know if it goes 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8. That's what we're not sure yet. But what I can say is that there's a 2 and a 4 within this. Now, what does that tell us? Like, I'm wondering. I guess what that does tell us. No, it actually doesn't tell us. All right. Well, we know that the numbers are going to be there, right? What about the 5? So since we know that these have to be these numbers, 5 can't go here. A 5 can't be on the German whisper. And since we know that this line is at least going into here, we know that there can't be a 5 here, and there can't be a 5 here, and based on Sudoku, you can't have a 5 here. But chess rules, you can't have a chess king's move here. So our 5 actually goes here. There we go. So now we have some clues. We have a killer Sudoku. We also have a German whisper, which we're going to label really quick. 5 sees all these. So at some point, we do know that the 5 is going to be here in some shape or form. What this can't be is a 1, because now that we know that there's a thermometer on it, we know the bulb is going to be over here, and the bulb has to be the least on the thermometer, so this can never be a 1. In which, well, this can never be a 1 or an 8 anyways. So if this can never be oh, look at that. We can actually most likely get this. Since it can't be a 1, it could be a 2, 4, 8. This can't be a 4. Oh wait, it can be a 4. 4, 2. I guess that does work. I was thinking that we were going to get a solution there, but this could still work. Let me do that again. So if this is a 2, this would be a 4, would be an 8. This is a 4. I'm going to go 2, 1. And if this is an 8, 4, 2. So this can never be a 4. But we don't know the route here. Yeah. Okay. You know, I guess because this is a German whisper, we know that there has to be 5 away from it, right? So this is going to be an 8 or a 9 next to this. Because 5 away, it has to be an 8 or a 9. Now, the interesting thing about this is a chess move away from here, and this also sees this. Let me see if this, can it repeat on a German whisper? Adjacent digits. Okay, it doesn't say that it can't repeat, so this could technically be an 8 and this can be an 8, or 9 and a 9. I was trying to see if this, like, if this was an 8, does that have to make this a 9, which would make this not be able to be an 8, but that's not going to be possible. So, because we know that there is a difference. What we do know, though, is if this is an 8, it does see this and this. So is it possible to have an 8 here? And the answer, I believe, is yes. And the only solution to that would be, it would be 1, 2, 4. Now, if this is a 9, you can have your 8 anywhere. Because this, or obviously this would have to be a 9 too, but so it doesn't quite tell us, in other words, which is a bummer. All right, we at least know that this is, we at least know that this is going to be a low number, and this is going to be a low number too. We know that no, never mind. I was going to say, does an 8 have to be here? Let me play that through really quick. So I'm just making this scenario that this is a 1, 2, 4 pair. For this to increase this 4, it would have to be lower than this. 3 sees that, 2 sees that, and 1 sees that. Let me say that again. So in the scenario that this is a 4. So again, 1, 2, 4. Like, can that be possible? 1, 2, 4. This would make, if this is 4, this would make this lower, which means it either has to be a 3, which it can't be. A 2, it can't be because the 2 is seeing this. And then a 1, which it can't be because the 1 is seeing this. So that means this could never be a 1. This can never be a 4. What does that mean? So this would be a 2. So this would always have to be a 4. In other words, 2, 4, 8, or 8, 4, 2. So this is always a 4. All right. And we got the rest of our German Whisper, it looks like. And we also have part of the killer cage. We don't know if it extends like this, so we can't yet fill it in, but we at least know that it does increase a little bit here. Since this 4 is in the same grid as this, we can go ahead and get rid of the 4 here. And again, 5 away from this, it's going to either be a 6, 7, 8, or 9. High number, in other words. This can't be a 2. Since this is still extending, it would be 1, and then all of a sudden, oh, we're kind of screwed there. So this is an 8, which makes this a 9, and which makes this a 9. And that makes the 2. So 2, 4, 8. What the hell is that? I was thinking that I know that it said the gray square must contain an even. That doesn't even look gray. That looks black. Is that right? Doesn't say anything about. Ooh, I really hope that that is our gray. It's a dark gray, at least. All right, so I'm going to assume that this is our gray square. So gray square is an even digit. So this is going to be either a 2, 4, or a 6 because the 8's already in that grid. And then this is going to be a odd digit. So we're going to put 1, 3. But because it's on a German Whisper, I'm not going to put a 5 on it. And then I'm going to label this as a German Whisper. And actually, I'm going to not label this anymore. Just because we can see. Oh my God, I didn't even see that that we can see over here. Oh my God. All right, what I was going to say was that we know I wanted to at least add this to it because you could see that it does extend. So I wanted to add a color to it. What's interesting about that is now this German Whisper comes here too. So this can never be a 5 because the German Whisper goes here. And actually, we know that this has to be a high number. Okay. Coolio. All right, so this 5 then, and this 5 makes it that the 5 has to come down here. So I just want to put a pencil mark there. This still extends, this thermometer. That's crazy. I don't know why, but I'm going to label what the actual things that it can be is. So so I'm just going to do that. Can't be a 4, can't be a 3, can't be a 2, and can't be a 1. So this is going to be a 6 or a 7, which makes this have to be a 6, a 4, and it can't be a 3 or a 2. So that's how it goes. And then so this, the lowest that it can be is a or the highest it could be is a 5. 4 sees it, could be a 3, 2, and it could be a 1. But we at least have a couple cool things right there that we can kind of play around with. I don't know why, but I'm going to pencil mark this as well because we have 2 9s, Sudoku, kind of keep it real. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. All right, this is neat. Okay. 45 is a lot, by the way. So far, they have to be different digits. Oh, wait. I totally forgot. One of the rules for the killer Sudoku is, let me just make sure. Yeah, digits in a cage sum to a total of the top left, but the digits cannot repeat within a cage. So the only way to get a 45 is to have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, blah, 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 all the way to plus 9. You have to have all 9 digits within the cage. Since this shows that it's a 45 and it's the highest because it's on the upper left, that means this can't actually expand up. Meaning, this comes here, and this should be 9 digits. Let me see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, there it is. So within this cage, you can't have anything repeat. So that means, since the 4 is seeing this, that means we do know the 4 is in here, which means that we do know that the 4 is here, which means there's no 4 here. It also means that whatever this digit is has to go here. I mean, whatever digit it's not, I mean, so like say, for example, if this is a 6 and this is a 7, whatever digit is not goes here. That's what I'm trying to say. So in other words, 6, 7, or an 8 is here, which means there can never be a 1 or a 2 here. So the 1 or a 2 is going to be here. But the 2 is seeing this, so we actually know that this is a 1, and then this is a 2. Let me do that again. Because this cannot be... Five can't be here. German Sudoku, or German Whisper. Nine is here. 6, 7. Oh, never mind. I lied. It can be here. Ah, dang it. It can be there. Damn, I thought this is where I was going to have to head. So this can be a 7, 8, or 7, sorry, 6, 7, 8, or 1. Can't be a 2. But that makes this a 4, 5, but it can also be a 6, 7, 8. Damn. I thought we were going to possibly get that one. Bummer. Okay, never mind. But what we do know is that the 4 was seeing this, so this is either a 2 or a 6. Oh. Then speaking of that, actually, it means this can be a 1 or a 2 also. Sorry. But speaking of that, if this is a 2, that means where does the 2 go in here? And the answer is it can't, because it would have to go here. But if this is a 6, then the 6 goes here. So this can never be a 2, and it's always a 6, which makes this a 6. There we go. What are those? I don't know what's happening there. This is where the puzzle said that, like, oh my god, it says red markings can be ignored. What the hell does that mean? I still don't know what that means. Like, there's a line here. What does that mean? Red markings can be ignored. Maybe this puzzle, because it's called Drunken Fish, maybe it's just making eyeballs, and it's just saying ignore the eyeballs, and like it's like background stuff. So I'm literally going to ignore it completely. I'm just gonna pretend that it's a normal, like, white space. I'm gonna see. I don't know. Anyways, Sudoku says that 6 has to come up here. Oh yeah, actually this cannot be a 7 or an 8, because this one's seen this. So 7, 8 can't be a 5 ever, and can't be a 4 ever. So this is a 1, 2. Okay. So our 1, 2 pair is here, meaning this can never be a 1. This is our 7, 8, so this can never be a 7, 8. So that's our 4, 5 pair, 2. All right. Can we do anything else here? I don't think so. I guess one thing that we can do is say that this can never be a 1 or a 2. So the other 1 or 2, where else does it go? It can only come up here, because the 1 and 2 are both seeing this. Like, if this is a 1, that means that's a 2. But they're both seeing that, and chess king rules say that this can never be that digit. So that other digit needs to be up here. So if this is a 1, for example, the 2 would go up here. But this 2 is saying that, so the 2 can only go here. But if this is a 2, the 1 can go anywhere here. But in other words, we know for sure that this can never be a 1 or a 2. So if that can be a 1 or a 2, what can it be? I'm just going to label it. It could be a 3. Can't be a 5 because it's up there. Can't be a 6 or... Oh, you know what? Is it? That means it's a naked single. Can it only be a 3? Let me do that again. So it can't be a 1 or a 2. It could be a 3. There is a 4, 5, 6 looking at this digit. And there's a 7, 8 within this grid. And there's a 9 within the grid and the row. So this can only be a 3. So I do think that this is just the eyeballs of this drunken fish, I think. So funny. Okay, so that means the 3's here somewhere because of the chess Sudoku. So I'm going to go ahead and label this, because now we know that the digits, this triple has to always be this here. Does that tell us anything here? Now we have the 6 and 9 over here, 3 also over there. Okay. Okay, so what does that make these digits? There can be a 1 or a 2. A 7 or 8. So there always has to be a 7 or 8 here. We don't know the order of this, so it could be any of them. But the other one or two that was in here is going to be here. But what we do know is that the 7, 8 have to be here. So that means the 7 has to go here somewhere. Now, that means 7 can never be here. I was hoping it was going to tell us something about this, but it didn't. Which is okay. It's okay. It's okay, Michael. It's okay. But we at least know that we could have this. Interesting. Oh, you know, I didn't even notice that. This German whisper still goes. So that means this can never be a 1 or a 2. That means it definitely has to be a 7 or an 8. We don't know if it ends here, so we can't assume which way it's going to go. I'm wondering something. This digit. If this is a 2, I was trying to see. Okay, yeah, if this is a 2, that means the 1 is seeing this. So is it possible to have a 2 here? If this is a 2, 1, 2, so 2 can go here. So that is possible. But can this be a 1? Because if this is a 1, and that's a 2, two goes here, and then 1, and then 1 can be there. So it doesn't do anything, in other words. I thought I was going to be able to figure that part out if I can do it in a way that the 1 or the 2 is not going to be there. Okay. I don't see it, at least. Let me play around with Sudoku for a second. So if the 9, seeing this, that means a 9 could be here. 5 sees all this. I was hoping that this 5 was going to show that, but nope. So 5 can be here. Can also be here. Five can go up here. Three. Oh, that sees there too. Never mind. Three. can this ever be a 3? Because that means that this would need to be an 8 or a 9. The 9 seeing this. 8 could go here, making that possible to be an 8 here. So that does work. What about 7? This would make, if this was a 7, that means this would have to be a 2 or a 1 right here. We know the 2 sees this, but we could have a 1 here. So that means this can be 1. Yeah. I was just trying to see, like, does 1 have to be here? But it could be there too, so it's not giving it. Or so I know this, so this has to be a 9. Let me like kind of dumb it down a little bit for me. So if this is a 9, yeah, that could definitely be a 9. So that just means that these two need to be 4, 1, or a 2. Or I'm sorry, can't be a 2. 4, 1, or a 3. 3 is only seeing this. And whatever that other one is going to be is kind of seeing this. Actually, let me play with this again. 7. If this is a 7, what does this have to be? It has to be, and I know it's going to red mark it, but I just want to show it visually. It means the one that is next to it has to be from 5, so it has to be a 2 or 1, right? 2 is seeing this, so that means you can't have a 1 in the same line 2 times because it's in the grid, right? So this can never be a 7. I'm going to keep this labeled just so you can see it. If it's a 9, that means that it has to be a 3. This 3 is seeing this one, so that means the only possible way for there to be anything, if this is a 9, is that. So 9, 4 or 1, that. So it can be a 9. Now what about, can it be a 3? That means that this would have to be an 8 or a 9. 9 sees that, which means 9 would have to be here. Is that possible? Just wanted to visually show it so that you can kind of see my mentality of what I'm trying to get at. I don't see anything that is stopping me from this being true. Yeah, so that does work. Okay. So we have a 1, 3, 9. So we know that it can't be a 7, in other words. Unfortunately, there's not enough information for us to make a decision on the 7s yet. So we're kind of out of luck at that point. Since the 9s are here. This is an interesting digit right here. Since this is all saying this, it can't be a 3, 6, or a 9. So this can only be a 1. And then since 2 and the 5 see this, it can be a 1, 4, 7, or 8. It's relatively low based on the numbers that we're seeing that. So I just wanted to kind of label that so we can see that. It's an interesting one. It doesn't do anything for us right now, but, but at least, right? I don't know why, but I want to do the same thing here. Since we know 1 and 2 is seeing this, we know that this could be a 3. It could be a 7, an 8, or a 9. Super interesting. If this is a 1, 1 goes here. 2, 2, 1. Sorry, I said that wrong. If this is a 1, it means 1 goes here. 2's go somewhere right here. So make that a 2, but the 1 can go anywhere here. I guess that does make this like that. Which means the other 1 or 2 is here. I got stuck here. Man. What am I missing? There's not like another... Let me see. Cage, King Sudoku, German Whisper, thermometers, even, cells odd, 1 to 2 ratios. Okay. I still don't know if this can go high, this can go... I don't know quite yet here. Where are you talking to me? Where are you talking to me? Okay, this 3 can't go here. This has to be, the 4 has to be here. 3 can really go anywhere. I don't want to mark the 3. Nine is seeing all this. I know the 9's here somewhere. Nine is somewhere here. Trying to see if this is going to like mark anything, but it's not. Nothing. And a 7, like if 7 goes here, this wouldn't be a 7. 7 would go here. I'm not seeing it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Michael, I am so sorry. You guys were probably yelling at this the entire time. 6 away from 5 minus 6 is 1. It can never be a 2. My god. My god. And then that's what loops it up here, which means this is our 3. Oh my god. This which means this is an 8 or a 9. I am sorry that I did not see that earlier. I totally messed up. Yeah. This is a 2. Oh, look at that. That German whisper just keeps going. Oh my god, though. Oh my god. All right. So this is a 4 or a 1, which makes this a high number, which means that this is our 9. You see how smooth that the started going once I freaking saw that obvious freaking thing? My god. Clean some markings right here. 5 here. 2 seeing that, so it's not really showing. I'm gonna get rid of this pencil mark so you can see that a little bit better. All right. But yeah, so the 9 goes here. This is going to be not a 1, not a 2. Could be a 3 or a 4. But we do know that it goes at least here. Let me mark the other ones so you can kind of see it. Oh my god. And we know this is connected, by the way. I just wanted to uncolor it. Anyways, this from a 3, the lowest that this can be is a 8 or a 9. 9 is seeing this, so this is an 8. Oh, look at that thermometer. It keeps going. Holy cow. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so how long is this thermometer? Let me see. Let's just say it's the highest that it can go, right? So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so that means these digits have to be that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 7. That means a 1 seeing that, so that's a 4. That's our 3. God, we like destroyed all this stuff. The 8 is seeing that one down here, so that's that. 8 is seeing this, We know our digits based on that. Let's get rid of our pencil marks. Okay. See, we still don't know, like, well, actually, oh no, this could go still up still. So, okay, we're not gonna do that one just yet. But man, that like destroyed. So we could have did that a long time ago. I'm so sorry. That was like horrible of me. This 3 seeing this, so this is a 3. I can't believe that I missed that. Like I feel kind of dumb with that. I was like, what? Oh, so careless of me. All right, 4 has to go here. 7, I want to say, yeah, 7. This is a 1. 5, 6. All right, cool. All right, 9 is seen. Nope, it's not gonna go just yet. All right, our 1 is seeing this, seeing that. So this is a, I'm sorry, 1, and the 1 seeing this. Oh, that's why. Okay, so that's our 1. That's our 9. Two and 4. 4 seeing this. So this is our 4, and then 2. I guess we can put our numbers here. 2 is here. So 1 is here. 1, 1. 2 is going to go somewhere right here. I don't think we have it just quite yet. I didn't mean to put it right there, obviously, but it's going to be here, what I meant in the row, but 2 is saying that, that's why. We know the 4 is going to be here. Since we know the 2 is right here, 2 can't go here, so that means 2 is here. Meaning this is our 2. Okay, so that means that our 8 is going to be up here. Yeah. All right, 2 is coming over here to see this. This is our 4, 2, 4, and 8. 8 is going to come up here somewhere. Somewhere out there. Over the rainbow. 3. I really hope it's in the corner, so I can see my song. Sing the song. The song, yeah. 4, 5, 6. 6, 6. 6 is gonna go there. That's gonna make this the 7. 7's gonna go across here. All right, what else digit is in here? It's gonna be a 3. So 3 is gonna go here or here. I'll just label it here. Meaning that this is going to have a 7. Yep, 7. Whoops. All right, 7 is coming here. I guess just so it's easier on the eyes, I'll just fix this a little bit. Whee! All right, And then the 9 is here. That means that's our 8. Gonna get rid of all this stuff right here. Okay. So let's just see. 8, 8. So the R8 is gonna come up here. I don't want to label the 5 and the 6 just quite yet, but we know that it's going to at least go here. Now, with the digits of this, is it possible that this doesn't connect? That's what I'm wondering. So let me see, 10, 16. If we're trying to make it like the highest possible, it'll be, again, 10, 16, 24, 31. So it does have to go up. So that means this is connected. I guess I'll get rid of all these other colors. All right. So we know that this cannot repeat. How many digits do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is possible to... Oh, but because it doesn't connect, that means it doesn't go higher. So it does have to have these digits. So that means... That means 9 is away from 45. So the 2 digits that are missing from here equal to 9. So say, for example, if 2 is missing, that means 7 would also be missing. Okay, good to know. Now, is there one glaringly missing from here? You know what we can say? It can't be 8 because the 8 and the 1 are both, like, the 1's already here. So if I say that there's no 8, 8 plus 1 is what gives us 36, or it gives us a 9 in order to get the 36 in this these digits. So, because again, it's 7 digits, 2 digits are missing. So if the 8's missing, that means the 1 also has to be missing, but the 1's there. So this is our 4. And that's wrong. I did that logic wrong. I am sorry, guys. Messing up the puzzle. Let me do that. Let me do it again. Yeah, so it is 9. Oh, my logic was right. I don't know. I explained the logic and then I got rid of the 8. I'm tired, apparently. What in the world, Michael? I literally just said it right, and that's why I had my confused look. So, what I said was there has to be an 8 here because because the 1 is in here. That means it's required to have an 8 in there. I don't know why I said therefore this is a 4. Of course, it's not a freaking 4. There has to be an 8 in here. Okay, so I'm so sorry. So, in other words, there has to be an 8 here. So there's no 8 here. That's the true logic of that what I was trying to say. My goodness. So therefore, we kind of do that same logic on the rest of it. 6. We know that there's a 6 in here, right? Well, what does that mean? That means there has to be a 3 within here. We know that 3 can't go here. Since this is seeing this also, the 3 can't go here. So this is our 3. I don't know how I managed to like mess that up. So I deeply apologize for that. That was like, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. All right. Anyways, since we kind of solved that a little bit, I'm just cleaning up a little bit. Oh, that's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight. Losing my religion. Okay. So let's see. 2 is seeing this, so we do know the 2 is here. All right. Cool beans. Coolness of the beans. All right. We're seeing that. Okay. All right. But what we do know here is that there is no 5 that can be in here because the 5 is saying that, right? So 5 plus 4 is 9. Again, those are the 2 digits that are missing. So that means there cannot be a 4 in here. This is our 8. This is our 7. This is our 4. And from there, that's all she wrote. Normal Sudoku rule. Normal Sudoku, we're going to go ahead and just solve the puzzle now. So, anyways, with that said, that was a freaking fantastic puzzle. I don't know what in the world I was thinking at that last part. Oh, look at that, 69. But we really did it in 57. I know we were like reading the rules and probably the recording started and stuff like that. But either way, we're done with the puzzles. So that was a awesome puzzle. I actually really like that puzzle. The part that kind of messed with us, or me, was literally this one. That was the most simplest puzzle. Like, I don't know why I had it pencil mark that, hey, this could be a 2, because again, 6 minus 5 is 1. It can never be a 2. Why in the world did I have that labeled there? And I was just skipping over it the entire time I was doing all logic. I was like throwing all this logic around and going like, once I hit this, it's going to do this. And actually it flowed pretty darn well after we discovered that. And it was all because like we figured everything else out, but that was the key thing that we needed to know in order to get the puzzle going. But if we notice from this picture, if we kind of move back a little bit, we do see our drunken fish. Like at first when I read that first red markings can be ignored, I'm like, I don't understand what that means. But literally, hey, you just ignored it. It's because it's eyes and mouth. I love it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching another Big Brain Puzzles. I really enjoyed the puzzle. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the puzzle too. But I am MBW, the Megabit Warrior. Please like if you like this video. Subscribe if you subscribe. Again, every other Sunday we will do another Big Brain Puzzles. I hope you join us. I hope you subscribe. Hopefully you join the family. And I will see you guys next time for another Big Brain Puzzles and any of the other variety videos that I do on my channel. You guys are the best. I'll see you guys later.